Hey guys, welcome to the new Scotty's Garage. So you're probably wondering why things have been a bit quiet over the last year or two, and that's because I got a new job and we had to move house. Now as part of that, my father-in-law decided he liked our old house and liked the big shed, of course, it was massive. So he decided to buy that place, which meant he had to sell his house in Sydney. My mum decided she wanted to sell up and move down here as well, so she had to sell her house and then find a new house. We had to find a rental property so we could move down here straight away. So in the last 2 years I've been in a rental house with an average 2-car garage, no tools, no cars, no time, and it's just been flat stick. But we finally found a house with a half decent shed, and that's all about to change. So welcome to the new Scotty's Garage. As I said before, place isn't perfect, all right? It's a pretty good shed, but I've got to bring it up to Scotty's Garage spec because, you know, it's got a plain concrete floor. I want to paint that because that's one of the things I hated about the old shed, that it had a plain concrete floor. It's always a pain in the ass to work on. But the major thing is I can't actually fit a car in this shed. Well, I can fit a car, but I can't get it into the shed because it has a glass sliding door. What the fuck am I going to do with that? So I'm going to have to pull the sliding door out, put a proper roller door or something in there, so then I can be able to fit at least a couple cars in here and then have some room to work as well. I've got to section up some walls. There's some bits and pieces to do, but I do like the fact that this has got a toilet. It has a little workshop area over there. It has bench space, but I'm going to modify these benches anyway. And then I've got a container load, a shipping container load of stuff that has to come in here. Where am I going to put it all? Well, I've got a little storage set out the side, so that's not so bad, you know. But I think we can make this the new Scotty's Garage. So stay tuned. We're going to do a heap of work and try and bring this thing up to spec. Okay, so as sheds go, this place ain't bad. It's 12 by 6 meters, all right, on these main two sections. Then out the side, there's a little workshop, and then outside that, there is a storage shed that's about 2.5 by 6 meters. So I can stick all my hardcore suspension, engine blocks, gearboxes, diffs, all that hardcore parts can go out there. I can use the workshop to work on bits and pieces, all right? Keep all the messy stuff over there. Do the hardcore car building work here, right? And then use the front section, which is nicely aligned and used to be a photography studio, make that the parking space for the other cars, for the nice stuff, all right? So this is a pretty decent space, but it's not perfect, all right? As it sits right now, I can't drive a car in here. Man, it has the potential. So the next project for Scotty's Garage is Scotty's Garage. I'm going to make this place perfect. Paint the floor, shorten up some walls, do some more interior decorating, so to speak, make it a bit of a man cave as well as somewhere where I can work on my cars. So stay tuned, this is going to be awesome. Okay, so the first job is move all this stuff into the front section of the shed because we've got to paint the floor. So we need to get everything off the floor, move it into the front section, which has already been painted, so we can acid etch this floor and then epoxy it, all right? So want it all nice. So a lot of moving of shit that shouldn't have come in the first place. Then, so we've got all the stuff out of the backside section of the shed into the front half, except for this bench, which they've built into the wall. Yay! So it's a bit deep, so I was going to section it anyway, shorten it up, because I don't like benches that are too deep. Everything sits at the back and you never touch it, and your benches end up all clogged. It's bad. So anyway, what I'll do is pull this bench down. I've got plenty of benches in the container anyway, so we'll build something nice here. We'll have nice benches, but just not quite that deep. All right. Okay, so it looks like we've got that far. Let's see if we can pull it out now without removing the wall. Pretty close. Just gonna bung this down here. There we go. Look at that. It's like I bought one. Alright, now a bit of sweeping up and should be ready to start the acid prep. We'll leave that till next episode. Alright guys, catch you next time. Hi guys, and welcome to the new Scotty's Garage. Now as part of that, my father-in-law decided to buy it's pretty good as well. Well, look at the lens, look at the lens, look at the lens. Out of the back section anyway. Move it into the front section where the floor's already been painted. Planted? Planted. Is that a new word? Maybe. Planted? Yeah, it'll do.